Hello, everyone. Well, I'm the Marionettist, and today we're reacting to film theory, Follow the Rabbit, Decoding the Walten Files. With me today is Shoe Man.
Eat.
I was about to say, he died.
And then there's Shoe Man. He's dead.
Oh. But anyways, Shoe Man here doesn't like MatPat that much, but since it's about...
I don't like it.
But since it's about Walten Files, which is a series he really likes.
I have my undivided attention.
Yeah. We're gonna quickly react to this, and throughout it, we may pause. It depends on if he gets something very wrong and we have to nitpick it.
This is gonna be fun.
Again, this is just nitpicks. It's not actual, like, anger towards MatPat, so...
Maybe for him, but me on the other hand. Matt, I'm looking at you.
So anyways, starting up... He's probably gonna do a little intro here. Starting up in 3, 2, 1, and go.
A portion of this episode is brought to you by Google One.
Pause.
What's Google One?
Pause for a second.
Okay,
Pause. Just pause for a second. Okay. First of all, I thought he said abortion.
What?
I thought he said an abortion of this video.
Oh.
And I was just about to be like, whoa, okay.
Okay.
Okay, you may proceed. Oh, God, that face is hideous.
Hello, and welcome to your first day on
Behold,
the job here at
VHS
Theorists HQ.
time.
We have all sorts of fun planned for you as you
I see
start
one
working
bird,
as our
respect it.
newest. Insert job title here. Before we begin, your exciting
Oh, we got some lag here and there.
We are legally obligated to tell you that by continuing this tape, you are implicitly entering a legal agreement with Theorist is no longer liable for any injuries or, in rare cases, premature deaths befalling you or your family.
Indeed.
All of the following: paper cuts, running with scissors, vending machine accidents, computer monitors, electrocution,
Ghostly curse.
third-party animatronics, awkwardly placed knives. You're still there? Great. Welcome
Hello
to your
there.
new job. Oh, and watch out for that thing that's behind the TV.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Go back for a second.
Okay. Letting me pause here, and I think I know what you are playing at. That hand was not a
To your new job.
That was
Oh,
not-
and watch out for that thing that's behind.
pause.
Freddy, Freddy, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Did you forget? Did you
Not
forget the power? I don't recall.
I think
What's her
that
name
was just
again?
the closest thing to a realistic version of their claws that they could get.
What's her name again? Banny.
Yeah, Banny. I see her back there.
Wow, I got on the first name. Banny. I don't recall Banny having that hand, Matt. You fucking stupid.
Behind the
Proceed.
Film theory, because this is a video series, not a game series.
Hello, Internet. Welcome
No,
to Film
not yet.
Theory, where we still think you're beautiful no matter how long your mangled corpse has been stuffed inside a robotic sheep.
So if you've ever been on these channels for even a fraction of a
I
second,
have.
chances
What
are you're
channels?
big fans of Five Nights at Freddy's. No, not that sort of fan. Put
Classic
that thing away.
joke.
You put it back in that heck closet where you came from. But in all seriousness, being a fan at this point is a
Yeah.
bit of an understatement. Game Theory has gotten 40
God, I hate
episodes
it's over-
dedicated to the darn thing. Heck, in less than a
45.
year, Food Theory got an episode. It is practically a rite of passage for the Theorist channels at this point. But what about me? Poor little underappreciated
Because there's
Film
no
Theory,
real
the middle
films
child.
yet.
Between the official movies' constant
Yep.
delays and other FNAFy films like the Banana Splits and Willy's Wonderland.
I do not consider
Best.
Banana
It seemed
Splits
like
to
there
be
was really no
very
chance for the
FNAF
requisite
themed. Get the
film
fuck out of here,
theory
man.
horror set in a nostalgic 80s era restaurant franchise.
Why is she
But
gets Viv
then
gone?
I found the
Yeah, what the fuck is
the
this?
combination animation, live action, audio play, horror
A lot of
mystery
stuff.
experience here on YouTube, created by the Chilean
Martin
animator
Walls.
Martin Walls. The events of the story, which is still
Hello,
ongoing and
Rocket.
unfinished according to its creator,
Hi,
obviously
Rocket.
draws
I'm the
heavily
one that
from its
named him
source
that.
material, but it uses those elements
Process
to
of
tell a
elimination,
tale
am I
in its
right?
own fresh way. A tale
Yeah.
where the biggest horror isn't the immortal aubergine
Not him.
serial killer, but rather our own failings as human beings. But in order to get to that
There you
end
go.
result, you first need
Which
to piece it
makes-
all together.
which
True
is-
to form, on a first watch, all you're going to take away are a bunch of disturbing images. But if you dare to look closer, the real plot is hidden by glitches, reversed audio, unlisted videos, and even the scariest place of them all, the YouTube comment section.
Scio 5.
So what is the tale hidden inside the redacted Walten Files? That,
Walten
my friends,
Files.
is what we aim to decode. At its core, we're very much in the FNAF tribute zone. At least first.
Yeah, the first video was definitely FNAF tribute, basically.
A yet unspecified incident of 1974 that causes it to be condemned, and a legacy of horrific, possibly supernatural terrors spinning off from all
somewhat
of it.
supernatural.
This time, Bon's Burgers, which is said to have operated in 1974 in Brighton, Michigan. The Hook, a troupe of robotic mascot.
Wait, it was named Bob's?
No, Bonds.
Title character Bon.
Oh, Bonds. I was going to say Bob. Who the fuck is Bob?
Billy the Clown, and Benny the other rabbit, because we're done. So far, the storyline is spread out across 3 main uploads made by a person named Anthony, titled Introductory Tale.
Yeah, Anthony, our main character.
Bunny Farm. We know this based on messages Anthony leaves in the description of each video. As he himself calls out, each upload is in fact a compilation of tapes, ranging from found footage to gameplay recordings to training tapes for new employees. And right off the bat, we're presented with this.
Hello, Rocket.
Backwards text. Backwards text that, when flipped, gives us this message.
That, not that old day, that old doll.
To remember that old day. They will look out.
No, it's that old doll.
Already within minutes of
Matt, you fucking.
To be fair, it's very hard to hear.
Can we have a replay? Can we have a replay of that fixed backwards audio?
Okay, let me rewind. Editing me. At least it's not as often as the.
Can we get a rewind? Can we get a rewind?
Text that, when flipped, gives us this message.
Doll.
I heard doll.
Yeah.
That old day.
Man, come on.
So already within minutes of this thing starting, we can tell that we're dealing with a repressed memory or amnesia plot. But who or what is coming for us? It's 2 minutes later when things get real serious.
Bond invited Sean,
Hey, Bond.
Bozu, and
Jack Walten.
Jack.
That nightmare fuel there is Jack Walten, one of the co-founders of Bon's Burgers alongside his best friend Felix Crankin. We're told later in the series that they met in college in 1958 via their shared dream of building a restaurant themed around robotic mascots, which kind of feels like a weirdly specific thing to have a shared dream about with a random guy you met in college, but hey, you do you, Jack.
They were talking about robotic animals in 1950s?
Yeah. The scariest places imaginable. Jack is everywhere across all these tapes, on a movie box, on late night television.
He's the Roy of the Walten Files.
Appear on TV with Jack's face, but
convenient giving today.
Too low quality to make out the details on the bottom on their own.
Well, we can't.
Well, that's the.
Thank you.
That's.
Thank you, captions.
You would think that our clues would end there,
yeah.
But in a brilliant move on the part
and
of
also that's the point of the video.
Series, by turning on closed captions, we can see that Jack has been missing since June 11,
closed 1974.
The same year that Bon's Burgers opened and then shortly thereafter closed. Coincidence?
Not same day,
I think not. Our little Bond cartoon tries to get some light, but in a flash, we see a possessed Bond animatronic over a new character named Sophie, dressed in every security guard's favorite color, purple. After
well, it's purple, but the light, you know.
Found footage from October 10th, 1982, where we meet and immediately lose our final new character from this first video, Brian Stells, a facility caretaker
my boy
for
Brian.
Smiles
What was that thing?
Company of Bon's Burgers. But he's not
what
going
the
to the
fuck was that?
Instead, we watch as he drives to a store.
Why was it so dummy thick?
In the woods, labeled K9.
Brian. Chris. Who is this Chris? That's probably the next big character we're gonna find out about.
Alone in the woods in an abandoned storage facility, turning on bloody animatronics. I think we all know how this one's gonna end. Brian is chased into the forest by Bob, only to get himself crushed, leaving us with the parting words, quote, "He thought I was her." Notice again the purple uniform. Suspicious. And with that uplifting message, the first upload of the series ends. But the mystery continues.
Hi, Billy.
Under the video is a pinned comment.
Hey, Billy.
Account
Scio 5.
looks like someone tried typing it with their feet. A string of random letters and numbers.
It's
seemingly
base
amounting to
64.
nothing. But you all know better because you all are theorists. You know that's going to be a code. And indeed,
No, we're not.
it's a
We're
text string
dumbasses.
written in base 64, which, when
Base
translated
64.
using an online decoder, gives us, quote, the first pieces of the puzzle have been placed. The puzzle is far from a solution, however. Be wary of the hints that appear over time. One
It's
misdirection
weird.
can throw off the course of this puzzle forever. Sigh
Look at you,
05.
fucking
Noteworthy
up.
here is the
No,
name
no, it
Sigh
was the
05,
comment.
which, when translated back
Oh.
in base 64, is, go figure,
K9.
just
Oh.
like the animatronic storage facility. And now,
Interesting.
things are really getting suspicious. Going to his channel reveals nothing but a ticking clock and a promise of more puzzle pieces for those who are patient.
Yeah.
And speaking of patiently waiting for more clues, we'll be back with more Walten Files clues here in a minute, but first it's time for a break to thank our sponsor for this portion of today's
I'm
episode,
gonna skip
Google
this.
One, who sent me, go figure, this old VHS tape for the integration.
You wanna skip this in
Hey,
3,
you.
2, 1, skip. So at the end of
God, I was just waiting.
so it's odd that he did it in the middle. He usually does it
Yeah,
at the
because
end.
he usually does it at the beginning. Also, it's funny. That fucking face, that the symbol of whatever the fuck he's
Google one.
whatever it is. Google something. It's oddly a smile, but yet I'm frowning.
I don't know what Google One even is, so I may check back on.
I
that
don't even
later.
know either. Oh, you know what? You know what it is?
What?
I think it's actually Google's new Google Hangouts, essentially.
So
That's what I think it is.
I'll find out after this reaction. Okay, so let's continue.
Yeah.
So to recap, we have Bond's Burgers co-founder Jack Walton missing, but perhaps still alive due to a message of "Let me out of here" on Bond's TV in that first video.
Let me out.
Trying to regain lost memories, and someone or something else trying to help those memories come back. We also have two purple-clad security caretakers: Dead Brian from 1982,
And
who was
Sophie.
mistaken for someone else, and Sophie. Could Brian have been mistaken for Sophie? Maybe, but to know for sure, we have to continue to the second and longer video titled Walten Files 2 Relocate.
By the way, at the
Project.
time
And
of
again,
him
having
watching this,
closed
he
captions
hasn't
on
watched
gives us
Bunny
immediate
Farm.
clues that we wouldn't have otherwise. Dates.
You
Four tapes
bitch.
we're about to watch,
But
which, surprisingly,
the thing is,
are all
he'll probably
released
come
around
in
the same
another
time.
video,
A training
since
tape
he
from July 2nd,
watches Bunny Farm
1978,
now.
A tech support tape from a few days later, July 9th, 1978. Found
You
footage from 3
bitch.
technicians dated July 12th to the 14th, and then finally a jump forward to a reprogramming tape from a month later, August, also 1978. Man, isn't
That's
it nice
interesting.
when franchises give you a clear and thought out timeline? Isn't that a nice thing to have? I hope you're taking notes.
Oh no, this is poorly timed.
Yeah, this is really poorly timed, which gives me a reason to hate him even more.
The funny thing is that this happened as soon as the big controversy started.
With all these coming from 1978, we learned
Really?
what's happened since the closure
Yeah.
of Bond's Burgers
Alright.
and Jack's
Yeah,
disappearance
June
4
10th was when the
prior,
controversy
also
started.
what led to Brian's death
Fuck.
in 1982.
Right.
We see that in that time Jack's partner Felix Kranken completely took over the company. Literally
I wanna
cranking out
rewatch
his
the
former best
entirety of
friend
Walten
like he did
Files.
with an ex-boyfriend on social media. The name Relocate Project
Yeah,
is an initiative to-
Felix,
I'll let
why?
the text-to-speech
How dare
bot
you?
tell
You wanna do this after this recording?
Yeah, we could.
A not so
Now, I
distant
wanna say-
future of 1982
I wanna say, this includes the specials.
drawing of the restaurant. So this tells us that Brian's death, also in 1982, was a
Don't
direct
hide behind
the
result of
closet.
Felix trying to
1950.
rebrand and reopen the Bond's Burgers.
Look at Felix,
And
the
fact
happy
isn't
prick.
subtle about how great of a guy Felix is.
Yeah. It's almost like we're getting a purposeful villain.
Right.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh!
Shivers down my spine, but
Good
there's
evening.
Jack again, almost as if he disagrees with the video calling Felix such a smart and amazing guy. The rest of the tapes in this batch seem to be telling us which souls possess which animatronics.
Yeah.
We first see
We're missing
Banny, the
someone.
bunny, who seems to be
Banny.
possessed by a woman named Susan
Again,
Briggs, based on
before
a missing
Bunny
poster
Farm,
that
and
needs
those
to be
using
brightened
Bunny
in
Farm
order to
access.
read. Banny seems to be trapped, as throughout her section we see imagery of caged
The
rabbits
rabbit
and
is
hear the-
starving. It's starving. The rabbit is starving. The rabbit is starving. It's starving.
Sounds like that bunny might
Crying.
be starving. I don't know, just a hunch. So, is Susan starving, or is this the animatronic itself starving and needing to feed on souls? It's
No.
unclear at this point, but it does.
Nah,
seem
fam,
that
you're
the
getting
final
your
line
things
that
mixed
happens
up.
After this episode's credits, waiting until the very, very, very end of the video gives us this line. Shadow Man feeds me when lights go off. Weird, right?
The
Can you
Shadow
vouch for
Man.
this?
Yes, that's pretty close to what it actually is. The Shadow Man appears multiple times during Shaw's part of the tape.
Shadow Man on this same upload.
Yeah.
In the third tape, the technical support VHS. Here, Shaw the Sheep gives us a
Shadow
tour of the
Man.
facility, leaving
3,
rooms and
2,
leaving
1.
behind a dark
There he is.
figure. Something that could easily be described as a Shadow Man. But that's not all the creep factor in this tape. In addition to your standard creepy posters on the wall and disturbing imagery,
Rosemary.
we get this piece of audio.
I can't speak Russian.
More reverse sounds. Playing it backwards, we get this.
Rosemary would go to the restaurant every night hoping that his beloved husband would reappear after being missing.
Slow it down, Jesus Christ.
She heard her say, "I know where she is," or
So it
come
seems
to the
obvious that
backstage.
Shaw has the spirit of a woman named Rosemary inside. Based on
Rosemary
the fact that we hear
Walten.
talk of her missing husband, Rosemary appears to be Jack's wife, also
Yep.
meeting with an untimely fate. But the real detail to call out here is the voice that leads her backstage before she gets stuck.
Yeah,
using
that's a-
shorter, more
this is
casual
a-
name like
this is a
Rosie.
theory
She's
going on.
actively being lured back there by someone who knows who she is. We hear later that Bond the Bunny is the one who will
Fix you.
So could it be
That's
that
very
Bond
hard to
was also the one
hear that.
luring her into the back, or was it the Shadow Man? In any case, it's yet another
Yeah,
confirmed victim of the
we don't
restaurant
know
chain, and yet another animatronic.
Again, we're
identity
not
confirmed, which
fully
leads us
supposed
the last
to
tape of the bunch,
solve
in
it
which
now,
three employees
as said.
spend the
Can I
night
ask-
in one of the
can I ask
facilities and try to
something?
reprogram
Yeah.
the animatronics. Ashley Park
Is
one of
Felix
the three
alive?
goes off at night to explore deeper into
Ooh,
the
that's
facility.
actually a good
Through
question.
her found footage, we not only meet a
Because
new
if-
a gray rabbit that appears to
If
be
I'm
more
guessing
than
process
robot,
by
we
elimination,
get up close and personal
I would
with
get.
Billy
Why did Scott give him so many good renders?
stomach. And of course,
That's a
Motherfucker, that looked good.
can't help herself. She plays the tape only to hear this.
Charles.
A list of names, and not just any
And
names,
Sophie,
Jack,
interestingly.
Susan, Rosemary, Sophie. One character we know when
You also
two,
missed Charles.
We know her in animatronics, and Sophie.
Dumbass.
whose role is still unclear. Plus, there's a new name this time, Charles. Could this be
There
a
we
list
go.
of souls possessing our 5 animatronics? Or, since we suspect that Rosemary and Jack were husband and wife, are they instead all related
Nah,
to each other?
Charles, I don't
Remains to be
know.
seen at
Nah.
this point in the
I don't
series.
think it's
What
Charles.
doesn't remain a mystery, though, is the fate of Ashley, who, like Sophie before
yeah.
her, gets attacked by Bob
Ah!
and put into Billy. In a flash frame before the video ends, we're left with this
Charles could be
message in
Bobo.
text across the screen of how their visit ended.
They left the next day. They thought Ashley left room, but she was in the back doors, screaming as much as she could. But no one heard the screams. The following days, the caretakers would complain about an awful
Yeah.
smell coming from the back doors. Company decided to shut down the facility until new funds. The relocate project was unsuccessful. Ashley is still there, but she's not screaming anymore. She saw something she wasn't supposed to see, and now she's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's beautiful.
No,
Again,
no.
just like Rosemary, we have this repeated theme of
You're
beauty,
beauty.
that fusing with the robots
beautiful.
make you beautiful in some way. And with that, we're through everything from the first 2 canon Walten Files. Or are we? You see, there's one other massive secret in this video.
Yeah,
a hidden
the-
code to
the
find
co- the
an
link.
unlisted video on Martin Walls' channel. And it's hinted at by everyone's favorite commenter. More
Psy05.
puzzle pieces have been laid out for you. Others are more significant than others. 2 pieces are crucial to slowly achieving the solution. Find the pieces, return them to me, and meet at the intersection. See you soon. End quote. And wouldn't you know it, but sure enough, there's a YouTube link broken in 2 pieces, hidden at both
There
the
they
front and back of the Relocate Project video. Putting them together gives you access to a secret video, Lucky You, where
Lucky
everything
you.
starts to come together.
Hi,
But that,
hi,
my friends,
Caddy.
is a story for another day when we continue dissecting the clues hidden in this incredibly dense series. So for today, I'm gonna have to leave it at that. 3 solved
Aw.
animatronics and a lot of loose
Wow.
threads to tie up. Like, who is Sophie? What happened to Jack? What is the Shadow Man?
Which we'll
Seriously,
probably see in
burger
part
restaurant?
2. Yeah.
Pizzeria, I get, but burgers? I don't know. Now you're pushing my suspension
Candy.
of disbelief. Anyway, what you think? Should I keep going? Was that a fun one? Well, maybe fun's the wrong word. Maybe interesting? Compelling? The cool thing about this series is that it's able to get dark in a way that FNAF really can't, or at least hasn't yet.
Are you sure?
To me, as a result,
Yeah.
it's scary. So if you'd like to see more, leave the comment down below.
Are you sure FNAF can't get that
Why I
dark?
asked you for that specifically, I thought it would be
Wow, whoa,
I beg to fuck it. I
down there, but you know, you can just leave a comment of whatever. And heck, make sure you subscribe because at this point, I at least have to get through that secret video in part 3, right? Right? Well, if you want to be notified
And also that
of
other
the
secret
process,
video that you
subscribe
don't know
button
about
is
yet.
the way to do it. And until
Yeah.
then, remember, it's all just a theory, a
Filmed theory, I guess.
And sweet dreams.
No jump scare. Don't do it. Oh, I just realized I speaked over that. Whoops.
Oh well. As you spoke over Matt.
Okay. But what are your thoughts on the little... It's not really a theory, it's just covering our bases.
Yeah, I don't... Like, why make this video at all? Because there's no really much...
He does this with FNAF sometimes. It's just that he first covers the bases, and then next time is when we actually... Like, remember, even though Walten Files is popular, it's not as widely known to the whole FNAF community.
It should.
Well, with Daco and stuff showing, and also MatPat now showing it off, I bet it will be now.
Damn, took him a couple months, but yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was a good thing. I thought it was a good like covering of the whole thing up to tape 2, of course, because he at that time he hadn't watched the rest of them, and I think he's watched the rest of them now. I need to check on that. But he has basically I think he's like, you know, like he knows the rest of it, so we'll probably get that part 2 very soon.
Yeah, I give this a 1 out of a 2. Now the reason why I say I only give it, I don't give it just a 2 out of 2, it's because I think it's pretty obvious. It was made by MatPat.
There was not much to nitpick, only a couple things at the very beginning.
That too. Okay, 1.5 out of 2.
But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. We're gonna watch another game theory in a minute, so you'll probably see that soon on the channel. But for this video, thank you. For this video, thank you all for watching. If you like this content, be sure to subscribe, and if you specifically like this video, specifically like if you liked it a lot, do the like button. You know what to do. And we'll see you next time for either when this gets put into the schedule, either more E3 or the next game theory. It depends. But we'll see you next time, and I have been Marionettist, and...
Sure, man. I had to sit through MatPat. You better fucking subscribe, or else I'm coming to you.
And we'll see you next time.